Happy Thursday, folks out there. So good news to follow, but first the bad news. As you guys know, every day until it stops happening, that 5,000 military and veterans every single day are Google searching for one item. 5,000 a day, one item, and that is a VA calculator. So it tells me that you guys are, imagine Americans calling 911 and nobody answering because there's no hope. It's exactly what little g government and little g Google wants you to believe. And if you think I'm kidding, we'll get there here in a second. But imagine if that was happening to just regular Americans, not us. It would be unfucked in a heartbeat. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to keep talking to you guys about that every day until it stops happening. And I'm going to give you a little deeper dive into other stuff and share some different perspectives like today and tell you why. I'll do that here shortly. But you guys are typing out on Google every day for a VA calculator. It tells me immediately 4 things. You're lost, you're alone. You don't know you don't know your next steps, and you don't know who to turn to. And this is where I need to start throwing faith in the room that when I say things like my book, my website, me, I hear myself. and I know that you probably hear me saying it that way too. And I don't mean it that way. That's why I put chapter 1 of my book that is faith. The first F to give is faith. So everything is through him. When you let me go to good and evil real quick on this, because I have to lay this groundwork every single time. Good and evil. Evil doesn't make anything. Evil only takes. Who does evil take from? Folks like you guys who don't know any better and don't do better. And God says, you guys have abundance waiting for you. You also have free will. Too many of you right now are giving your free will over to evil, and that's why evil is taken from you. If you think I'm kidding, the worst case scenario is widows. If the government paid, or let's say the VA specifically, if the VA specifically paid for drama and trauma, why are no widows getting their money they're supposed to get? Why are none of them? That's how evil is. However, good news. Heavenly Father says you have free will. So right now, you have the ability to say no more to evil, no more to fear. What's our Father say? Give your fear to him. So I watched a video popped up. I watch videos all the time on just little clips and stuff. I don't have time to sit there and watch a long multi-hour podcast kind of thing. But this was popped up on a screen today. And you guys may not know, but I was a medevac pilot. That's why there's a lot of medevac stuff around me. And I'm like looking around. It's on me. But Charles Kelly, Major Kelly, is the father of medevac. And his last words on the radio were, "When I have, you're wounded." And then right after that, he was shot and killed. And the guy who took over as commander was on a video that popped up on my feed today. And he used a word that I can't even remember the name of it, but it means, because I'd never heard it before, I had to look it up and ask. I call her Allegra, so she doesn't go off when I'm talking to people. So Allegra said that it's like a fiery Irishman kind of thing. It's not that, but that's my interpretation of it. So, and it's crazy, but it's like this rebel spirit, and that's who he was, and that's who I am. And I'm saying that I'm trying to think of different layers of this, and this is why I'm going back to faith, that there are certain levels of rebelliousness that are God-fearing folks who that just cannot be tamed. And that's why we are Americans. And that's why we serve. And that's why, let's say, small things like little bitty taxes infuriate us when, I'll say it this way, when little g items like Google, little g government gets between you and God, big G God, that's a problem, because again, it's you're in charge. You have the ability to just say, nope, I have free will. I'm just going to get a direct line to my Heavenly Father who promises abundance for me, not living in fear, and I'm going to do that. So please do that every day. But I need your help. Our Heavenly Father has sent me here to help you get there, get your abundance. And even the reason why I was talking about yesterday that Trevor, my book publisher, and I were talking about why we took 3 hours to talk yesterday. He's a civilian, so he doesn't get certain things that he said, Albert, if everybody makes money, including yourself, off of chapter 3, why isn't chapter 3 chapter 1? Or why isn't chapter 3 its own book? And I said, okay. And this is us sparring, because this is what we do. We make each other sharp, because my book's coming out, and I want this book off my desk in a week, is what I talked to my staff about this morning. And I'm working hard to get that out to you guys. So off my desk in a week, onto Amazon for you guys to purchase. And again, it's not my book, it's your book. It's our Heavenly Father sending me, putting words in things out there for you guys to follow. So it's your book. So your book will be off my desk within the next 7 days. And I have to hold other people to account to make sure that happens. So Trevor's asking stuff about why isn't this about money and that kind of thing. And it'll be clear when you see your book. And it's because people like us, we do need faith first. Chapter 2, your team, your fire team, making sure you got the right fire team in your foxhole at the right time for yourself. Number 3, money. Yes, you've earned money. Or if you're an older person like me, you need to be made right with the money that you've earned. If you're younger, like 20, and you're still in uniform, my goal is to make you whole. Top 3 lines that people say to me and my staff. I don't know you guys all start out with, I don't know what I don't know. Fair statement. Number 2, I wish I would have known this stuff sooner. Yep. Number 3, I wish I would have done something sooner. So if you're older folks like me, do the right thing. Help out the youngsters out there. Let's help them together, make them whole. Let's never let them feel the pain that we feel as older folks and go, shit, man, that shouldn't happen. Yeah, right. It shouldn't happen. But you know why it does? You know how we get 22 a day? By ignoring 5,000 a day who are looking for help. Do you know how we get 20 million people not receiving all their money? So over $100 billion a month not going to where it's supposed to go? Good. Evil. Evil is taking from us, but only if we allow it. So you have free will, so does evil. And evil chooses to steal from you, and you allow to leave your doors unlocked. And you're not talking to the big boss, and you have the biggest boss, and he's got the biggest promise, but he's giving you free will to be able to go, it's on you, bucko. So it's on you guys. But I'm going to give you some things that you can do, some solutions here. So like I said, good news to follow, but first the bad news, right? So the good news is I have tons of solutions for you. And I know it's weird when you guys hear my voice and I'm just talking at you right now today, but I've got plenty of other opportunities for us to talk one-on-one. The more we know each other, because I have clients that I've got for years. Actually, right after this, here in about 20 minutes, I'll be on camera with a client of mine who's been a client for several years now. And I've helped him and his brother, and they're older guys, 20 years older than I am. And I've helped both he and his brother get hundreds of thousands of dollars back. Yep. So it's nice. Right now, you guys are feeling discomfort, and I have to give you generalities and good and evil and stuff like that. But when we get to know each other better and it becomes more tailor fit, and I know who you are, and I know, and I'm thinking about you, and I'm mentioning you when I'm talking about somebody else, or talking about somebody else when I'm mentioning you, that kind of stuff. Like, that's what I do every day. Every day I'm on camera out in front of, well, not every day, but most days I can be found on camera in front of my clients talking to you guys. And great news is you guys are on camera with me too. So we get to know each other really, really well. But where do you begin your journey? I know you guys are like, oh my God, Albert, there's a lot of stuff. Tell me what to do. Okay, that's why the book is yours, coming out here in the next week or so on Amazon. You guys have 3 different personalities, airborne personalities. Some of you guys want to jump first, some jump in the middle, some jump later. And I've got, I call them little arms, different arms to hug you with on those. That my website is the first place to go. Scroll down, you'll see a video that says pay yourself first. That's for the older folks like me, the youngsters who are 20 still in uniform. You don't need to pay yourself first on that one, that video, unless you're getting out, going through like a med board or something like that. But then all the way down at the very, very bottom, just the easiest way of getting there, it says to join the 5Fs Nation. That's where you guys get to know each other on LinkedIn and Facebook currently. So click on those. We're making massive updates and upgrades based off of making sure that my book, again, you guys' book, it's your checklist and your survival guide that's coming here in the next week or two for you out there on Amazon. So that will be obviously available on my website. And all of these are different, again, hugs around you guys, that the book is for you. Your abundance is for you. These are roadmaps to get you to your abundance. These compass checks, compensation compass checks that I've got. All of this stuff is showing you guys where your money, what money you've really earned, and where it is, and how to get to it quickly and compliantly, of course. And if you guys don't know, I have my clients represented by veterans' rights attorneys as well. Massive power shift, because we have just said no more to this crap. We're in charge. We've got our Heavenly Father. No more evil taken from people like widows or any of us, But we got to start somewhere, and that's together. Another word, a couple of different words there. Are you surrounded positively, or are you negatively alone? Are you in fear, or are you in a loving environment? Right now, you're on the negatives, but I know you guys don't want to be in the positives. So, all right, gang, appreciate all of you. See you tomorrow.